Hey guys, Abodacity here. Just decided to bring to you guys another tutorial as I was looking out my window, looking at the nice day today. Yep, there should be a photo right there. Yep. Anyway, I was looking out and I was thinking, you know what, let's do another tutorial for these guys because they seem to like my last one so much. So this time, I'm going to mess around with Motion 5 because, one, that's a cheap product and it works decently well for the price it is. So I figured that a lot of you guys might have it. So I want to show you guys how to motion track in Motion 5. So let's pull up Motion 5 here. We'll do new from project browser here. I'm going to open this one from a file specifically because I already have a video chosen for it. Alright, so we're just going to do some simple motion tracking here. I'm going to do it a couple ways here so that you guys can see all the stuff that I got going on. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, motion tracking itself isn't all that hard to do, but it's a little bit more hard when you're trying to take stuff and add it to this motion tracking. So what we're first going to do is we're going to find and try and take a spot here that is really like high in contrast, at least to its background. I apologize though that I didn't use a very good camera for this, but that is the life of a college student. Anyway, first of all, you want to go into the library right here and then go to behaviors. Behaviors. Then motion tracking. And you want to do this button right here, analyze motion. Now, there is another way to do that, but I'll show that to you here in just a minute. You click and drag it down here to the video, drop it on there. And then you see this red thing here. That is the tracking point that you're going to track to. I see this little spot right here where the light is changed on it, and it'll, I apologize, my computer's spinning up. Anyway, that spot right there is pretty high in contrast. So we can go to the inspector here, and you can see it right here, the spot that we were choosing to track, and then let's analyze. So it should analyze right here, but eventually it should move out of frame. And I apologize that the screen's kind of blinking at you guys there. It's something weird with my screen recording software. I'll have to get some better ones if you guys end up liking my tutorials more. Here we go. Almost out of screen. And here we go. There we go. Now it's done. Alright, so it shows that it ran out here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so let's take that and let's add some text to it, and then we'll track some of the other items that I have up here in the frame. So we'll take this, and then let's add a new layer inside the project itself, and let's add some text. So let's put it right here. Let's call it airsoft gun. Oh, let's capitalize that, make it look nice. Okay. That looks pretty decent. Press escape to get out of that. And then let's go over back to the library, motion tracking. Then let's click and drag match move down here onto airsoft gun. Alright, so now that there's going to be matched to a point. We can go then to inspector, and it says this source here, this P10 whatever, I should have named it something better. Then I'm just going to take this analyze motion here, click and drag, drop it down onto that right there, and then figure out when that would go out of frame, right about there, and then set the out point on airsoft gun by pressing O, I and O, I for input, O for output, which is pretty obvious if you mess with Final Cut Pro or anything like that at all. So you probably won't be able to see this too well, but you'll be able to see that it's tracking fairly decently, just going along right there with the video. Alright, that looks like it's working. Let's go ahead and track another point. I think I'm going to track the 1 right here on the clock. That looks like a decent tracking spot. So let's take this here. This is another way to add tracking spot points to this video, to the video specifically. You can click here on the little wheel symbol there, and then go to motion tracking, and then analyze motion. So then we just added on another motion point to track. Then, click and drag, put it on that spot of high contrast, so I'm just going to put it kind of up here near the top of the 1. Then, also you can click here on the little inspector, mini inspector here, then you can just click Analyze. So then this will analyze. Again, I apologize for all the noise coming from my computer right now. It's kind of hard to run this stuff on a laptop, but hey, it's just what happens. So there we go, almost done, and boom, it's out. Alright, so we'll go back here a couple frames, see, make sure it kind of tracked good, which it looks like it did. Yep. Looks good. So again, let's go back to this track, the beginning of this track basically. It should be right about here. Let's move this out of the way. So that's the beginning of it. Let's add a new layer inside the project itself again for another text. Add the text. Let's place it right here this time just to give some different looking thing. Let's call it the clock. Whoa. So cool. Again, grab it. Motion tracking match move can be done right there too. So we will go down, find our analyze motion 1 here. Alright, and then right there. Click and drag it right down onto there. Now, if you clicked on the text itself, you could see, because the text is all the way over there. That is a bit of an issue. Let's click and drag. I feel like an idiot now. Alright, let's stick it right there. So then, that'll be there when it tracks. So then you can see, we got a fairly solid motion tracking there. Sliding right along. And then when that text finally disappears, we'll call it right about there. I'll set the out point, just because it doesn't need to go any longer than it needs to be. It'll make the render times just a little bit longer, and no reason to do that. Alright, so then let's also do one more just to kind of round off the whole knowledge of this thing here. Go down and click on our footage again. Let's add another analyze motion. This time I'm going to go put it kind of up here on the edge of the R. There. Barnstormer, or whatever that is. Alright, and see, we're here in the inspector again, so we can just click Analyze right here. So, analyzing. Alright, there we go. So now it's finished. So that is all the motion tracking should be done. So let's, once again, just for repetitive sake, you know, all that stuff, we'll add in this, add in a text layer, but we need, need to add text back here. Boom. Let's put it right there. The plane. No. Let's call it airplane. Airplane. Boom. That looks so not really that awesome, but it'll work. We'll put in a match move here, and then set our analyze motion to be motion 2 there. Boom. Okay, looks like it disappeared on us again. Yeah, of course. Let's go put it back here. Airplane. Alright. That one will go and stay in frame the whole rest of the time, basically. Well, there we go. It'll just sit there. So let's just add one more thing, you know, just to make it look good. Let's go down to Airsoft Gun here. Let's go to text effects. Let's do text basic. Let's do something fun here. Ooh, range in. That looks like fun. Let's put that down a little bit because that looks a little bit too fast. And then let's do clock as well. Oh, but we need to get over there. Okay, that one. Let's make sure that's at the beginning of the footage. There we go. Put in another text animation. Let's do fade lines in. That sounds like fun. Whoa, that's really long. Let's go like that. Alright. And then let's take this one here too. go up to that. Let's do one more animation just for fun. Ooh, something. Ooh, energetic. Let's plink in, whatever that is. Ooh, shorten. There we go. Alright. So, now, let's see how that looks, I guess. It's not going to look all that good, but whatevers. Ooh, airsoft gun. It's really pretty. Alright. The clock. Nice. Yep. I didn't even see an animation on that one, really, but... Ooh, the airplane. Well, okay, that's a weird text effect. Sure, whatever. That'll work. Now, I didn't see anything happen on the clock, but... Oh, so subtle, I didn't even see it happen. Look at that. Alright, well, I'll put the footage, well, the footage should be playing right now. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, send me a message or comment on here if you have any questions, or also, I also now have an email address, thebodacity@me.com. Yes, it's an Apple email, iCloud email, whatever you want to call it. But that's down at the bottom of the screen now, should be. And I hope you guys have fun with this. Please also send me a as a video response, anything that you do with some motion tracking. I want to see how you guys did, and if you want, I can give any critiques on what happened. If you guys want any more information, just let me know. Or any other tutorials, something like that, Motion 5 or Final Cut Pro. And I hope to put out a new tutorial here kind of soon on four-corner motion tracking. A little bit different. It's more like screen replacements on TVs or something like that. So I hope you guys like it.